Hi everyone, welcome to Reimbursement module in Odoo ERP system session. You will learn how to make a reimbursement in the system today. Here is the reimbursement workflow. The highlight is where you are now. So let's start with logging into the system and accessing to expense module. First, go to this website. Fill in your email and password. Then click Login. After you log in, click this panel in front of Discuss. Select Expense module. When you click Expense module, you will see My Expenses menu here. When you click it, there are two things inside the menu. First is My Expenses, and the second is My Expense Reports. What is the difference between them? My expense equals to reimbursement items such as team activity, birthday gift, travel expenses, and books. My Expense Report is a report that accumulates the expense items that you create in My Expense and want to reimburse. Let's start with Create My Expense. At My Expense menu, select My Expenses, then click Create. After clicking Create, you will see this page, which contains 8 things that you must fill in. In description, fill in transaction name. For product, select reimbursement type. In unit price, which is transaction amount, fill in price including VAT but limited to budget amount. For quantity, always keep it as 1 because it means 1 transaction, and you can reimburse just only 1 transaction per 1 expense. In notes, please fill in other details. In bill reference, please fill in tax invoice number. For date, fill in tax invoice date or transaction date in case that there is no tax invoice. For analytic account, select project code. For tax, just leave it blank because in the amount in unit price already include VAT. At paid by, please do not choose company because it means that this expense was paid by the company, not requester. Here is the guideline to fill in My Expenses. For team activity, fill in team activity followed by your team's name, month, and year in description. In notes, fill in number of participants. For birthday gift, fill in birthday gift followed by celebrant name in description. In notes, fill in date of birth. For books, fill in book name in description and note. For these 3 items, please select administrative code in analytic account. For travel expenses, fill in travel by followed by transportation method in description. In notes, fill in your starting point and destination. Please select administrative code in analytics account, except for travel for project. Please select the project code. Here is required supporting documents that you must acquire and attach to the system according to our policy. For team activity and birthday gift, please attach tax invoice and receipt if any. In addition, for team activity, please don't forget to attach the team photograph that must include more than 50% of team members. And for birthday gift, please attach photograph of the birthday celebrant with the gifts. For books, please attach receipt and the evidence of registered book. For travel, please attach a receipt, if any, such as tour receipt. Your uploaded files can be in forms of JPEG, PNG, PDF, but cannot be in HEIC because it is not supported by the system. Here is how to make a team activity reimbursement in the system. Team activity was organized on January 18, 2023 with participating members of 7 persons. After you got tax invoice, please check tax invoice details. First, wording of ใบกำกับภาษี or tax invoice. Second, tax invoice issue date and tax invoice number. Third, name, address, and tax identification number of both seller and customer. Fourth, Working of head office or branch number for both seller and customer. 5th, description, quantity, unit price, and total value of goods or services. 6th, what amount charged on good or service. Please note that the abbreviated tax invoice or tax invoice ABB, which is not a tax invoice and cannot be used to reimburse. Let's create expenses in the system. Here is the tax invoice detail. First, fill in team activity, operation support team, follow with 18 January 2023 in description. Next, select team activity, reimburse type in product. For unit price, let's look at tax invoice detail. Total amount including VAT is 3,780 baht. You might think that you can fill in this amount, but don't forget that your team budget in January is 3,500 baht. So you can fill in only 3,500 baht in unit price. For quantity, keep it as 1. In note, fill in number of participants according to your team picture. There is 7 persons in this pic, so fill in 7 persons in notes. Next, fill in tax invoice number in bill reference. Fill in tax invoice date in date. Select administrative code in analytics account. Recheck the accuracy of the details, then click Save. Next, click Attach document, then selecting supporting files. After attaching documents, you can cancel or edit the expense items. Here is how to make a birthday gift reimbursement in the system. A birthday gift must be purchased within 10 days before or after the employee's birthday. The photograph of the employee and the birthday gift is required. Let's create expenses in the system. Here is the tax invoice detail. First, fill in birthday gift for KTP in description. Next, select birthday gift reimbursement type in product. For unit price, let's look at tax invoice detail. Total amount including VAT is 490 baht. The budget of birthday gift is 500 baht. So you can fill in 490 baht in unit price. For quantity, keep it as 1. Fill in birth date January 15, 2023 in note. Next, fill in tax invoice number in bill reference. Fill in tax invoice date in date. Select administrative code in analytics account. Recheck the accuracy of the details, then click Save. Next, click Attach document, then selecting supporting files. After attaching documents, you can cancel or edit the expense items. Here is how to make a book reimbursement in the system. Take the book to the admin to register first. Let's create expenses in the system. Here are the receipt details. First, fill in the book name in description. Next, select books reimbursement type in product. For unit price, let's see the receipt detail. Fill in 747 baht in unit price. For quantity, keep it at 1. Fill in the finished project in note. Fill in receipt number in bill reference. Fill in receipt date in date. Select administrative code in analytics account. Recheck the accuracy of the details, then click Save. Next, click Attach document, then select supporting file. After attaching documents, you can cancel or edit the expense items. Here is how to make a travel expense project reimbursement in the system. Taking a taxi from Surtees to PTT costs 150 baht, plus 60 baht for expressway tolls. The toll receipt is required. Let's create expenses in the system. First, fill in travel by taxi in description. Next, select domestic travel project reimbursement type in product. Fill in transaction amount, which is equal to 150 plus 60, which is equal to 210 baht in unit price. For quantity, keep it at 1. Fill in travel from service to PTT in note. Fill in toll receipt number in bill reference. Fill in transaction date in date. Select project code in analytic account. Recheck the accuracy of the details, then click Save. Next, click Attach document, then select supporting file. After attaching documents, you can cancel or edit the expense items. Here is how to make a travel expense non-project reimbursement in the system. Taking the MRT to Immigration Division costs 44 baht. First, fill in travel by MRT in description. Next, select domestic travel non-project reimbursement type in product. Fill in transaction amount, which is 44 baht in unit price. For quantity, keep it at 1. Fill in travel from service to Immigration Division in note. Fill in the hyphen in bill reference. Fill in transaction date in date. Select administrative code in analytics account. Recheck the accuracy of the details, then click Save. After clicking Save, you can cancel or edit the expense items. After you create the expense item in My Expense, next step you must create the expense report to include all expense items that you want to reimburse in the expense report. Let's create My Expense report. Click My Expenses menu. Select My Expense Report and click Create. In this page, there are two things that you must fill in. First, fill in your full name followed by month and year of the expense in the expense report summary. Second, select the expense item that you want to reimburse in this report by clicking Add a line. After clicking Add a line, you will see the list of expenses that you created. Select the expense that you want to reimburse, then click Select. After you fill in and recheck all details, click Save. After clicking Save, there are three options that you can do. First is Cancel, second is Edit, and third is Confirm. Click Confirm after you recheck the accuracy of the report details. After clicking Confirm, the status of the report will be confirmed. At this status, the system will give you another chance to think about it. So you have another three options to do. First, cancel. Second, reset to draft. And third, submit the expense report. Click Submit after you recheck the accuracy of the report details. The status of the expense report will be changed to wait for approval after submitting. You cannot edit the expense item or report in this status. If you want to know the name of the authorized person, click Approvals. The name of the approver will be shown here. After you submit your expense report, the report will be sent to the approver to review and make an approval. There will be two results, either your report is approved or rejected. Let's see what happens when your expense report is approved by the authorized person. If your report is approved, you will receive email notification. The first email that you will receive will look like this, saying that your report is approved. You can click Go to Request Document to see the approval details. Here, the approval status is changed to Approved. You can click the expense report name to go to your approved expense report. Another email that you will receive is this email. You can click View Expense Report to see your report. Here is your approved expense report. You can see that the status of the report is changed to approved. Please note that you cannot edit anything in this status. After the expense report is approved by the authorized person, the accounting team will recheck the accuracy and completeness of the report. If the accounting team recheck and found that the expense report is correct and complete, the accounting team will approve the report. You will notice that the status will appear as posted. It means that your expense report is ready for payment in the system. However, you will not receive any email to update for this status until the accounting team makes a payment in Odoo system. After the expense report is approved by the accounting team will make a payment in the ERP system. After the accounting team make a payment in Odoo system, you will see the status shown as paid. It means that your report is complete and ready for payment in bank system. When the accounting team process payment in the ERP system, you will receive an email. In the email, you will be informed that the status of the report has changed from posted to paid. You can check the status and look at the details by clicking View Expense Report. The status will be shown as paid. And it is the end of the reimbursement process if your expense report is approved by both authorized person and the accounting team. Let's see what happens if your expense report is rejected by the authorized person. If the authorized person found that the expense report is incorrect, for example, the team activity amount is over budget and the analytic account is incorrect, the authorized person will reject the report. If your report is rejected, you will receive only one email. This email said that your report is rejected. You can click Go to Request Document to see the rejection comment. The rejection comment is here under Comment section. Also, you can click Expense Report Name to go to your expense report. If your report is rejected, you can choose to edit or cancel the report. Let's look at the edit option first. For this example, the team activity amount is over budget and the analytics account is incorrect. You can edit the expense report by clicking Reset to Draft. Then click OK. The status of the expense report will be changed to draft. Click Edit and you can edit everything in this report. First, you can edit expense report summary name. Next, you can add more expense by clicking Add a line, or delete the expense item by clicking the X button. You can edit the expense detail by clicking the expense line. You can edit every field of the expense. In this case, we edit the transaction amount and analytics account. Click Save. After editing, click Save. Then click Confirm and click Submit to resubmit the report to authorized person. Another option to do if your report is rejected is cancel. For example, reimbursement for personal vehicle, which is not allowed according to the reimbursement policy. If you don't want to reimburse this report, you can click Cancel. The status of the expense report will be changed to Cancel. By the way, the expense item can still be reused in a new expense report. If you don't want to use it, please cancel the expense item too. And it is the end of the reimbursement process if your expense report is rejected and you cancel the expense report. Let's see what happens when your expense report is reviewed by the accounting team. If the accounting team recheck and found that the expense report is incorrect or incomplete, in this case, your expense report name is incorrect. The accounting team will review the expense report. After the report is reviewed, the status will be changed to refused Once the accounting team refuses your expense report, there will be no email to notify you, but the accounting team will contact you directly to correct and complete the details. You cannot go back to edit or resubmit, but you can create a new expense report by going to My Expense Report and click Create. Fill in your expense report summary, begin with your full name, followed by month and year. Then click Add a line. You can use your previous transaction in My Expense to reimburse in new expense report. Click Save, Confirm, and submit to the authorized person and accounting team to review it again. When is the deadline for expense report to be approved by all authorized persons? The expense report of the month must be approved by the authorized person within 3 working days of the following month and must be approved by the accounting team within 5 working days of the following month. Suppose that the team activity expenses occur during November 1st to 30, 2022. It must be fully approved by authorized person and the accounting team within December 7, 2022. For example, team activity occur on November 10th can be submitted and acquire full approval from November 10 to December 7, 2022. When will I get the payment? Normally, the accounting team will make a payment every 1st and 16th of the month. If expense report is fully approved between 6th and 20th, payment is transferred on nearest first day of the month. If expense report is fully approved between 21st and 5th, payment is transferred on the nearest 16th day of the month. For example, expense report for team activity on 21st and 29th was submitted and fully approved within 7th of the following month. You will receive the payment on nearest first day of the month. However, in this case, first date is holiday. You will receive the payment on the next working day. Second example, expense report for team activity on 21st and 29th was submitted and fully approved within 5th of the month. You will receive payments on the nearest 16th day of the month. How many expenses can I include into one expense report? And how many times can I submit report in a month? If you have more than one expense that you would like to claim, you can include as many expenses as you would like into one expense report and submit only one expense report per month. Where can I submit the original supporting document or tax invoice or receipt? The original supporting document such as tax invoice, receipts, and etc. can be submitted to the following locations: at Office Soi 35, Admin Desk on the 3rd floor, at Office Soi 39, Accounting Desk on the 4th floor, at the Emporium Office reception area. Before submitting in the reimbursement basket, please recheck the company address details to ensure that it is correct like this, because the accounting team needs the correct original document to be verified by Revenue Department and Auditing team. Last but not least, please don't forget to write your name and your department on Post-it and clip it together with your document when submitting the original document. If you have any questions, please contact the accounting team. Thank you.